What are y'all doing here? Welcome in, everybody. It is From the Pocket coming at you a little later in the week, but hey, better late than never. Am I right, Christian? How are you doing today, my dude?
I'm doing all right. Doing all right, yeah.
Yeah, been a busy week. We're coming at y'all on a Friday as opposed to our normal schedule. It's okay, you get it. We're busy. But Christian, we teased it a lot on our Monday episode. A huge week coming up for a lot of teams here. We got a big showdown between just the Bucs and the Bills. There's kind of an interconference matchup, but nevertheless, Bucs and Bills coming off big-time losses, couple of big-time games coming up, kind of need to reestablish themselves. We got the Vikings-Bears. Big game there. We, of course, got the Seahawks and the Rams, and then how can we forget about the Chiefs-Broncos? And we cap off our Sunday slate with the Lions and the Eagles. Just so many big games.
Oh, wow.
So many big games this week.
Okay. Well, we said the Sunday night game was pretty disappointing, and then last week's Monday night game was a snoozer.
Well, it was good for your boy. It was good for your boy. It was awkward though because the week began and ended with 10-7 scores. Okay. So that's kind of funny. But yeah, we're here to preview Week 11. Christian, as always, we're going to talk a little bit of just football, some headlines. We're going to get into your vibe rankings for the week. I'm going to give my best bets. Crushing it with the best bets. In case you're not betting with me, you need to start. Of course, we're going to pick the games. So, Christian, without further ado, what are you looking at? What's on your brain for the headlines? What have you been peeking at these past few days?
I think the big one people have been talking about is, more of the, Eagles and A.J. Brown drama, whatever.
Yeah.
A.J. Brown went on. I've seen the dude, but I'm not entirely sure what he goes by, the username or whatever, but went on like a Twitch stream and said, trade me if you have me in fantasy. And then, he kind of doubled down on those comments later when he was asked about it in a, post-practice interview. So, yeah, that's been interesting kind of feud that's been going on there. We can talk about what's another big one? Obviously, the Broncos. Chiefs is a big marquee game. A lot of questions there on what we can talk about there. Brian Daboll getting fired. We can talk about that.
A lot of news. Yeah, we can. I do want to talk about the Brian Daboll thing. We also got to talk about Thursday night. So, we'll try to – a lot of stuff to get through, so we're going to have to probably keep it a pace. But, yeah, let's go ahead and start with the Brian Daboll thing. Second coach fired this year. What is the stat? He's gone, after going 7-2 to start the season his first year, he's gone 2-7 in each of the last 3 years. It's been brutal. Obviously, they're going to be missing Jackson Dart this week. Jameis Winston getting the nod, singing Hamilton in his press conference. But
always
yeah, I mean, it is always a fun. It's very true, but I don't know, Christian. I don't know what to make of where the Giants are at. And I always feel this way, really, when you have a team that has a rookie quarterback and they're firing their coach mid-year, or even not even mid-year, but if they had fired him at the end of the year too. It's just immediately to me, you are no longer on track in terms of your schedule, right? The idea is you want to pair these rookie quarterbacks with some stability at the head coaching position because, your window kind of starts year two. Year one, we don't see rookies go to the Super Bowl. It's fine. It's okay. Year two, though, especially if you hit that quarterback position, and your quarterback looks promising, your window kind of starts then. I know it doesn't always work. We saw that happen with C.J. Stroud. We saw that happen with Jaden Daniels. But, those quarterbacks were paired with coaches – and they did well rookie years, and then they go into year two, and it's this is our time. We have to get this done before we have to pay such a massive chunk of our salary to our quarterback. And, it just feels like when you fire your coach after your quarterback's rookie season like the Bears did, it really can mess up that timing. I don't know. I mean, do you feel like the Giants can get out of it? It feels like they at least probably got Jackson Dart right, at least in terms of the flashes we're seeing from him.
Okay, yeah. I hear you about the flashes. I'm just a little worried. Like, what is this? Like his third or fourth concussion?
Yeah, he's had like 3.
Like,
he's been checked for 4 this year.
He has to, like, you have to get it in his head to, like, hey, bro, you need to slide, or you're not gonna last very long in this league. And I think that kind of went into the firing of Brian Daboll. I know, like, the record and stuff, but like the antics was like, screaming at going to the medical tent and screaming at the doctors, and Jackson Dart, who for whatever has a malfunction of, I can just lead with my head, and Brian Daboll calling all these running plays for him and for his quarterback, who just refuses to slide. So I do agree with your sentiment on that. I mean, we've seen it. Like, if you just don't have, you need the head coach and the quarterback, and when you don't have one or the other, it doesn't, like, it's not going to work out most of the time. Like what we're seeing over there in New England, Mike Vrabel's doing very well, is knocked it out of the park with the head coach. And Drake May, I know they haven't been beating great teams, but hey, they're 9-2 on top of the AFC right now, best record in football. So I'm a little hesitant. I like to see what quarterbacks do in year 2. Everybody was kind of hyped up on Jaden Daniels coming into this season. Saying he was like top 5 quarterbacks or whatever, and saying top quarterback in the NFC, and injury history and a roster that wasn't built very well. Has backfired on him. So I'm a little hesitant to say they at least they found their quarterback. He is exciting. Don't get me wrong. I like some of his game. He's got that swagger. But they got to hit it out the park with their next head coach. And then it could still be in the air. I don't know if Jackson Dart is that dude just yet.
No, I agree. And I mean, look, like you brought up the Patriots, like they're a great example. And even you see it with the Bears, like I don't think the Bears are Super Bowl contenders, but you have 2 situations there with the Bears and the Patriots where they had their head coaches fired after their quarterback's rookie season. I mean, Caleb Williams in the middle of his rookie season lost his coordinator, and then the next week lost his coach. But the Patriots are a great example. Like if you hit the quarterback position right and you knock out of the park that new head coaching hire, and you're aggressive in that offseason, like you can really turn things around quick. Like having a good quarterback and a good coach, or even maybe a great quarterback and a great coach, like it can do a lot for you. But I also don't know if I trust the Giants to like nail that. That said, did want to give some names here because here are some people that could be on their radar this offseason. We got Bill Belichick, who was on this list.
He came out. I just saw right before we started recording. He came out and said that he is not interested. And
bad. Okay, all right, there you go. I hadn't heard that.
Says he is not and will not pursue any NFL jobs.
He's just so salty. He's such a bitter old man.
He is. Yeah,
like, holy moly.
But he still could. We've seen coaches and players and stuff like take back their word after something's said.
Well, and he's got a great relationship with the Giants. Like he was their defensive coordinator when they were winning Super Bowls in the 80s under Bill Parcells and Lawrence Taylor. He's got a good relationship with the Maras.
But him and Jackson Dart.
That's not really his kind of quarterback he likes. But another guy who kind of fits the bill of Bill Belichick a little bit, Steve Spagnuolo. Obviously the Chiefs defensive coordinator. He had a position as the Rams head coach way back when. That was during the Sam Bradford era when they drafted Sam Bradford first overall. But he ends up getting fired. But that said, defensive coordinator for the Giants when they were winning their Super Bowl against the Patriots back in the 2000s. So he's got a history there. Jeff Hafley is getting a lot of talk. The Packers defensive coordinator. I mean, obviously the Packers defense has been really good now these past couple seasons. They've been excellent this year at a lot of points, save for like the Cowboys game. Joe Brady, Joe Brady, the Bills offensive coordinator. Maybe they bring in Joe Brady and the Bills take back Brian Daboll, and you kind of see that work itself out a little bit. I see Lincoln Riley getting floated. I don't think Lincoln Riley is gonna.
Yeah, I think he's pretty comfortable where he's at.
Yeah, and then and again, this is all coming from CBS Sports, which I do think this is a pretty good list. But Robert Saleh, I don't think Robert
they're
Saleh.
not running back that. He's just like, nah, he's not running back.
Especially in New York,
Yeah.
like he gets to head the other New York team. No, Jesse Minter though. I mean, Jesse Minter for the Chargers, like obviously had the best defense last year. This year a little bit shaky, but I mean, big momentum right now. He's coming off a phenomenal performance against that Steelers on Sunday Night Football. Cliff Kingsbury, I don't think Cliff Kingsbury is going to get another job as a head. Not for like another decade.
Yeah,
like I just
in a rush to get Cliff.
Well, and if I'm Cliff Kingsbury, I'm not in a rush. Like, I mean, in theory, Jaden Daniels is awesome.
Yeah.
He's just bad luck this year with injury. But like, I mean, you go talk to these coordinators. It's tough to get these jobs with these elite level quarterbacks. Like, I don't know if I'd want to leave. That said, Cliff, he does kind of fit what Jackson Dart is, right? Like he went and got Kyler Murray. Again, Jaden Daniels, kind of that dual threat quarterback. Clint Kubiak. I think Clint Kubiak will probably be a head coach after this cycle. I mean, he has just been knocking it out of the park these past 3 seasons. Even with the Saints, like I know it wasn't amazing because of all the injuries to the offense last year, but like he was still doing some good work. And then number 1 does not seem like, to me, and it says it right here, does not seem realistic, but Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin had a stint with the NFL way back in the day. He was the Raiders coach.
Okay.
He was the Raiders head. He was the youngest head coach ever hired. They hired him. He was like 32, and they made him the head coach of the Raiders.
How'd it go?
Not well.
Yeah.
I mean, not well. I mean, he was probably way too immature at the time. He just wasn't. And then, he kind of gets what's his name? Nick Saban kind of did that thing where he scrubs you clean and makes you squeaky clean. And then now he's coaching Ole Miss and they're just a powerhouse. Like, I don't know if I'd want to leave.
Yeah. It's
like he's just thrived so much at the college level. So we'll see. All right. Anything else you want to talk about with this?
No, I think that's it for that one.
Right.
Do you want to do some other shorter ones, or do you want to move on?
Yeah, we could talk about AJ Brown really quick. I honestly, like I say that, I don't have too much to add. I feel like we have spoke ad nauseum about this, and this is the best thing about being not a daily show is we don't have to fill our time talking about things we don't want to talk about. Yeah. This is what it's been. Like he clearly is just does not like the team dynamics. Wants the ball more. They're like, we're not going to give you the ball more. Jalen Hurts is like, whatever.
I mean, look, it's a little weird because, like, we can, like, we watch the games and we see it all. This Eagles team isn't, at least offensively, they could be doing a whole bunch more. Like, this offense is not perfect. Like, I know they're winning games and all that, but that Monday, like, that was atrocious.
I will say, in defense of the Monday,
I don't think he was out there for that game, was he?
In defense of the Monday night game,
he got that 4th down.
Yeah,
whatever.
I think both offenses. I think there was just the weather. It was cold. The air was dry. I think it was just very hard to like pass the ball for both teams. So like, I'm kind of chalking that up. Like
the week before. I think.
I mean, yeah, like, well, I think it's very clear that, like, I mean, look, I have my opinions on Kellen Moore, but, I mean, when Kellen Moore was in charge of this offense, when Shane Steichen was in charge of this offense, it's go, 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 and then you get these kind of what seem to be middling coordinators in Kevin Petula, and honestly, I do not remember the head coach, the offensive coordinator's name before Kellen Moore from 2023. I'm sorry, I don't remember off the top of my head. But it feels like it's just a very coordinator-based issue. And one thing I will say, something that I didn't get a chance to talk about very much that kind of annoyed me was after that game a couple weeks ago where A.J. Brown was out, Saquon had like 125 or something, 150 yards, and everybody's like, well, you clearly don't need A.J. Brown. It's like, yeah, I guess you don't need A.J. Brown when Saquon Barkley rushes for 150 yards. The problem is he's not doing that every game.
Yeah.
So, like, if you told me I was going to get this Saquon Barkley every week, then yeah, you're right. Against the Giants, rushing for 150 yards, you don't need A.J. Brown. But, like, it's just it was so dumb. It's such a – and they didn't end up trading him because they know better. I mean, they know that he is important to that offense, even if he's not getting the ball. Like, A.J. Brown demands attention.
Yeah.
and that changes the outlook of a defense.
So, nothing much more I could add to. They got to get better, like, offensively. Did hurt to see Jaelan Phillips out there balling, but this is what I said when
new life to that defense.
I was like I said when we traded him, like, I think, new system. He's like, Eagles defense is pretty good. He's going to a great defensive coordinator and Vic Fangio. Like, he'll know how to get the most out of him, and he's a very dynamic and talented player. So sucks to see him go, but I mean, like, he shows you, like, he can make a difference there. So they got to get it fixed. Like you said, they're playing a really good. They're playing a good Lions team. Very important game, especially for seeding. They got to win this game, and Detroit. It's got to win this game. Win for both. Like,
I will say, I think the Lions need it way more because Packers are 5-3.
Yeah, but the
Bears are 6-3. Like,
Packers are
the Eagles, the Cowboys. The Cowboys are in second place in the NFC East at 3-5. Like,
but you're not
the Eagles, they are so far ahead of there is not a team in. Yeah, I mean, the closest is the Colts. The Colts are 3 games ahead of everybody else in the South. The Eagles are 4 games ahead of everybody else in the East. Like, it's so. But I mean, for seeding, you are correct. But yeah, Christian, you know what? I didn't talk to you about this. I'm doing this on the fly. I'm installing a new segment. I'm going to call it Rant of the Week.
Okay.
I want to rant about the Packers.
Yeah. Sure.
Look, I was the crazy person. I went out there and said at the beginning of the year, this team won in 9 games. And I felt weird saying it. I'm not going to lie. I was like, man, am I an idiot? Am I stupid? And everybody made fun of me. I saw all the mean comments. I got a lot of mean comments on our posts and stuff. People laughing at me, saying I don't know ball. That's what they always say. I just want to say, when I was picking their Packers schedule, at this point I had them at 5-4. Now, so I didn't have them having a tie. My bad. But I had them at 5-4. And look, I just want to say this: the rest of their schedule. Next week, they got the Giants. All right. Now, they're going to probably win that game. But I will say, it is in New York. The Giants are starting a new quarterback. That's a trend we like. And they're coming off of firing a head coach. So, I'm not saying that the Giants are going to win, but, like, there are a lot of trends that tell you the Giants might have more of a chance than you want to think. Now, that said, the Packers are coming off of back-to-back losses. I don't think the Packers are going to get up for this game. Like, they're not going to be caught off guard. But so we'll give them the Giants. They still got the Bears twice, the Vikings twice, and they still have the Lions, Broncos, Ravens.
That's a tough finish.
In Detroit, in Denver, I think they're losing both those games. I don't think they're winning on the road in those games. I think they're losing to the Ravens because that's just what NFC teams do usually. They lose to the Ravens. So, okay, so that is 3 losses. And then I'll give them the Giants. So if they just lose one more between their 2 games against the Vikings and 2 games against the Bears, that's 7 losses. That means that's a 9-7-1 team at best. Now you go, I mean, come on. Vikings, Bears, though. It's like, yeah, you could probably sweep the Vikings. I'll give you the Vikings. Can they sweep the Bears? Well, I mean, of course we
maybe
can sweep the
split.
Bears. Well, of course we can sweep them, though. Like, well, if they split with the Bears and they lose the games I just said they're going to lose, that's a 9-7-1 team. So, Packers fans might be like, well, of course we can sweep the Bears, but it's like, well, A, you didn't last year. You went 1-5 in your division last year. But it's the Bears haven't played anybody. Their wins are inflated. Well, okay, they're 6-3, so they have more wins than you. And second off, here's who the Packers have played. They have played
The Eagles,
the Panthers, the Eagles. They played the Eagles. They played the Panthers, and they lost.
the Cowboys.
They played the Steelers and Cardinals. Okay. They played the Bengals. Okay. They played the Cowboys and tied. They played the Browns and lost. They played the Commanders on a short week. And then, yeah, they did thump Detroit in week 1. 10 weeks ago, they thumped the Lions in week 1. Like, so I think they're going to split with the Bears. I don't see any sign that tells me the Packers are just that much better than the Bears. Because you want to point and say the Bears haven't played anybody. Neither are the Packers. And the teams that they have played that are good outside of the Lions, they've lost to. Or they've tied with. That was my rant. This is a 9-7-1 team. Jordan Love is who we thought he was. Like, when he's good, he's really good. When he's bad, he's not good at all. They can't run the ball. This offense is just broken. Like, I love this defense, but this offense it's broken. Tucker Kraft is out now.
Yeah, Tucker Kraft was in.
Yeah. I mean, Matthew Golden is good, but he's out, and he's still a rookie. And, like, without him, you're dealing with the historically bad receiving core that we saw last year, that we talked about this offseason. And Elton Jenkins is out, too. So, like, your line is taking hits. Matt LaFleur is not looking very comfortable calling plays, which is probably because he's a little limited in what he can call because he can't run the ball and his receivers aren't reliable and his quarterback's inconsistent. It's just...
They're very. I was watching some dude do a film study of it and against the Eagles Packers game, and just very predictable offense. Like he showed one of the plays was if they have I think it's 11 personnel, and if the tight end if the tight end and the running back are on the same side, they're running inside zone.
Oh, really?
That was like
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's very predictable. And the fourth down call that they called, and toward the end of the game, they ran that, and they ran it in the game against the Eagles, like earlier in the game. But then on the pivotal call, they did the same thing. Tight end and running back were on the same side, and I think Josh Jacobs even talked about it at post game, and they just knew it was coming. They called it out. It was like, hey, this is going to be an inside zone, and Eagles stuff it, and they win the game. So, yeah, I do hate seeing because I love Matt LaFleur. I think he's a very good.
I do too. I think Matt LaFleur is a great coach.
But yeah, he has been catching a lot of flack.
Well, and I do think some of it is like it is like I'm not going to say it's not. It's some of it has to be his fault.
Yeah.
Like I do agree with that, but like, I mean, I do think it is difficult when you have a quarterback that is inconsistent, that does sometimes make bad decisions. You can't run the ball, which maybe some of that is the play calling because you're being predictable with your play calling. And you drafted a receiver first in the first round. Like, you did what you were supposed to do, but he's hurt. He's taken a little longer to come together than you thought. You don't have as much. I know Packers fans like to sit here and pretend like they have a lot of depth at the receiving position. Even with Christian Watson, they don't. Like, their receiving core is mid at best. And without Tucker Kraft, it's definitely it's not near as good. So, yeah, love the defense. But if you're a Packers fan, like, you've got to feel really bad right now. Like, the idea that you spent 2 first-round picks to go get Micah, thinking that was all you needed. And it's clear, like, no, your offense feels like it kind of needs to be rebuilt a little bit, like, to really compete. I don't know. I thought Nick Wright made a really, really – it was a point I wanted to make, but Nick Wright is better at this than I am. Like, just factually, he gets paid a lot more to do this than I do. It's like if Wow, I can't speak. I'm sorry. This is why Nick Wright's better than at this at me. If you have the coach and the quarterback correct, and you're not that good, or you're not one of the teams that we're talking about as Super Bowl contenders, then one of those positions is not as good as you think it is. And I think Matt LaFleur was 13-3 with Aaron Rodgers. They were perennial Super Bowl contenders. They were going to the NFC Championship. So to me, not to continue to poop on Jordan Love, but I'm kind of thinking it's Jordan Love might be the problem a little bit. Not that he's a problem. I just don't know if this is what I said. I just don't think he is good enough to get you to where you want to go. That was my thing. So that's my rant of the week.
I hear you. I hear all that. And they have been disappointing. Packers. I share a lot of sentiments you talked about.
Let's go. All right. Well, Christian, I don't have any other headlines I wanted to talk about.
Nothing too crazy to me. Do you want to talk about? Or I guess we can talk about the Broncos Chiefs when we get.
I figured we'd talk about that when we got to that.
Okay.
Some of these games I'm okay doing a little bit of a deeper dive on when we actually talk about them and pick them. But yeah. You want to hit us up with your vibes?
Let's get it.
Oh, let's get it. What are the vibes telling you today, Christian?
Alrighty, some new additions to the Eliminated.
No.
Yeah. I mean, it's the usual suspects, as we know. New additions: Giants, Raiders,
R.I.P.
Browns. Welcome to the Eliminated.
R.I.P.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute since we had an addition, but you're joining the Jets, Titans, Saints, Dolphins, all eliminated there. Next up, we got the facing elimination. Surprised how these teams they held on a little bit, but it's starting their season's starting to come to an end. We got the Cincinnati Bengals, the Arizona Cardinals, and the Washington Commanders. All these teams are starting backup quarterbacks. Bengals, though, do have the number one offense in the league, which I think is funny, but they also, on the opposite side, have the worst defense in the league as well.
Can I make a comment on that? Because, they're saying that Joe Burrow was trying to hurry back, which, sure, but,
why?
You already have a great offense.
Right?
They're putting up,
they didn't look... They had a bit of a slide when they had Jake Browning come in, and then Joe Flacco comes in and immediately
I mean, here's the points that they're putting up in these games: 42 points in a loss, 38 points in a loss, 33 points by the skin of their teeth, and that is, and then the game before that was Joe Burrow's first one. They put up 18 against the Packers, but 33, 38, 42, you should be 3-0 in those games.
You scored that many points. You're more...
unless Joe Burrow about to come in here and start dropping 50 on the Patriots, the Ravens, the Bills, the Ravens. Joe, you should sit this one out. You should just take care of your health, come back next year, tell them to rebuild the defense.
Yeah, I would demand it. Hey, we either fix this defense or I might do something crazy. Cardinals, they're starting to back up quarterback. Feisty defense, but yeah, it is what it is. And then Commanders, just all around, just bad defense. Quarterback's injured, and yeah, just kind of lost in the sauce there for the Commanders. Next up, we got the not going out quietly. These teams not going out quietly, but they're not very good. Minnesota Vikings, Atlanta Falcons, and Jake's Dallas Cowboys. They are playing the Raiders. I think honestly, on Monday.
Was kind of happy. I fully expected the Cowboys to be facing elimination. So the fact that we skidded past it for one more week, hey, maybe we beat the Raiders.
You're 4-5. You should beat the Raiders. What?
We should. I expect us, given what happened with Marshawn Nealon, I fully expect us to have a very good kind of.
Oh, you're on the road. I thought this was at home. No wonder these tickets are so high. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Okay, yeah. Cowboys, they do not face eliminate. Now they lose this one, they go 3-6-1.
And you just lost to the Raiders.
You lost to the Raiders. You might we might start looking into the Cowboys. But they all right for right now. Next up, we got the 500 club. Now this is a bit of projection. Some teams might lose, some teams might win. But this is the 500 club. Some of these teams are not 500, but as I name the teams, Jaguars, they're 5-4. Thinking they're gonna lose. I think they're playing the Chargers. Baltimore, they're playing the Bengals. They're 4-5. Maybe they'll get to that 5-5. Finally be 500 for the first time this year. Carolina, I think they are. Thinking they might lose. Who are they playing?
They're playing the Falcons.
Okay, I don't. Well, they are 500. I don't know about that game. We'll come back to that when we start picking them. I still don't know who I'm going to pick for that game, but they're 500 at the moment. And then we got the Davis Mills-led Texans. They're playing the 1-8 Tennessee Titans. I feel like they should have a very good chance to win this game and get to 500. They are favored in this game by 5.5 right now. So a little projection here, 500. All right. Next up, we got the Spirit Airlines.
Oh, wow. I expect this to be horrible.
No, I mean, look.
I hate Spirit Airlines.
I have never.
If you're listening to this, Spirit, I hate Spirit Airlines.
I've never flown Spirit Airlines, but I feel like every time I hear people like comedians and stuff like talk about Spirit Airlines, it gets you where you need to go. It's
an airline meant for people in their early 20s who cannot yet afford United, American, Delta, Southwest, and it treats you like it.
Yeah, so you kind of know what you're getting into, and that's what I kind of feel about these teams. Chicago Bears, a lot of comeback wins here. Crazy game. You were down against the Giants last week. Took Caleb Williams to turn it on within the final 4 minutes just to get a win versus the Giants. Steelers. Are we starting to hit that mid-season slow?
Oh, you know we are.
It's the old team, old quarterback, old defense. Got embarrassed versus the Chargers Sunday night.
Then they beat the Colts. It's like. But they have for the record, they have lost 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, so I'm kind of like, Steelers, San Fran, they're okay. They're playing the Cardinals this week. I think Brock Purdy we might see him start. So we'll see about that. But they're injured to hell. It's whatever. Yeah. And then Jake's Denver Broncos. You know why? They're this low. Yeah, you can say whatever. You can say whatever, but middle of the ass quarterback play. We'll see what they do against Denver. I'll be keeping a close eye on that one.
Hit you with my Skip Bayless.
We'll see. We'll see what you got. You better bring your A game. On Sunday. You better bring it. Because you can
Please bring it.
You can really set yourself apart here. You could, you could have the Chiefs as a wild card team. So you need a big game for them. So, next up, we got not the year we thought. Just 2 teams. The team Jake just got done ranting about the Green Bay Packers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Who would have thought through 10 weeks, Kansas City would be 5-4? A lot of people, after the Micah trade happened for the Packers, people were picking this team to go to the Super Bowl, being the number 1 seed in the NFC. And outside of week 1, this team has just been middling since that big win against Detroit in week 1. Not what we thought was going to happen for both of these teams. I still think these teams are going to make the postseason, but maybe not as scary. Especially if Kansas City loses to Denver, probably not going to be as scary as they have been. And then the Packers are just kind of like, they won that one game against Dallas. Next up, these are the good teams. Good teams. Not Chicago. The Chargers and the Lions. Very good teams. Dan Campbell is taking over the play calling, so we'll see how that goes. They are playing the Eagles on Sunday night. Going to be a really fun, interesting game. We'll see how that goes. And the Chargers, they did get a win versus the Steelers, but, with Joel being out, so it was good for them. Now they're playing the Jags, not an amazing opponent, but, still an okay team. But I still think the Chargers get that win, and, they keep rolling on, build some momentum for them. Next up, we got the very good. These are the very good teams. We got Tampa. I know they're going a bit of a skid. They're playing a big game against the Bills. We'll see how that goes. Very interesting matchup. Can't wait to watch that one. Going to be excited for that. Seattle playing a very Seattle and the Rams, both 7-2. Gonna be really excited to watch that. Who gets the top seed in the NFC West? Very good game for both of them. Can't wait to watch this one. We'll see what's gonna happen. Can Sam Darnold, step up to the plate, play the big boys, or Matthew Stafford? He's been playing really well. I can't speak enough on how much I was wrong about Matthew Stafford coming into this year. The Rams have been really good.
I want to give you a quick stat on Matt Stafford while we're here. Matt Stafford, in his last 4 games,
for them thing,
has, what is that number right there? That is 14 touchdowns and no interceptions. If you extend it back 2 more weeks to the past 6 games, he's got 20 touchdowns and no interceptions.
Yeah. No,
he is just lights out. 3 touchdowns. Had a down game against the Ravens with only one touchdown. And then he had 5 touchdowns, back-to-back games now with 4 touchdowns and no picks.
No,
he's literally like, you might see him be an MVP. Might be the MVP this year.
Now, that reminded me, because I heard this on First Things First. If Matthew Stafford gets an MVP. Well, because now he has entered 500. Did you see that? He's now, it 115 and 115? He gets an MVP. Did he get the Super Bowl? No, Cooper. Did Cooper Kupp get the Super Bowl?
Cooper Kupp won the Super Bowl MVP.
But he has a ring. If he adds an MVP and he's above 500, what we thinking? Hall of Famer? I don't know. I don't think so.
I will be on the fence personally about it, but I think he would get in. And the reason I think that is because he'll have the stats, he'll have the wow moments, he'll have the Super Bowl, he'll have the MVP, he'll have a streak of time where he was considered one of the best quarterbacks in the league. He'll probably get an All-Pro this year if he gets the MVP, so that'll be on his resume. And this is a big thing I heard somebody talk. I can't remember who it was, but I thought they made a really good point where we're kind of entering this era where there's not a lot of slam dunk. There's not going to be a lot of slam dunk first ballot Hall of Fame quarterbacks. Brady is going to get in a little bit.
Yeah.
Roethlisberger is about to get in. Aaron Rodgers will eventually get in. But after that, it's Matt Ryan. It's Eli Manning. It's these kind of quarterbacks that they were good, but they're not really Hall of Fame caliber. So it's we're either just going to say there's no Hall of Famers for quarterbacks coming in, or it's Matt Stafford would be the one that leads that list because he's now. I'll say this, and they're on the board. Obviously they're one of the contenders. If he wins the MVP this year and they go to the Super Bowl and win it, he's a Hall of Famer. Yeah. There's 2 rings. He's got a Super Bowl MVP, or he's got a league MVP. There are plenty of quarterbacks that profile similar to him in that regard, where it's they didn't their career had ups and downs, but they put the accolades together before it all ended. So I would say he'll probably get in. I'd be on the fence about it, but I also probably wouldn't hate it. I mean, he's gonna. Matt's like Eli Manning. The thing that makes me mad about Eli is like I never once watched Eli outside of the couple of playoff moments he had and went, "Wow, amazing." Matt Stafford. I mean, even in Detroit, I was watching this guy going, "Wow, that's crazy. Can't believe that guy did that." So I would be more okay with it.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry to take that over.
No, you're good. And then the Bills here as well. Still a very good team, even though they just got that belt by the Dolphins.
Belt to ass.
Belt to ass. It was great to see. And then the best, Colts. I mean, they're still a good team. They're on a bye week. Patriots, best record in the AFC. And the Philadelphia Eagles. Them's the Tears. What you think, Jake?
Yeah, I like them. I didn't really have any gripes. The Packers and the Chiefs, like, it hurts to say, but I also am like, yeah, I kind of get it. I mean, I kind of understand where you're coming from. A little worried about Daniel Jones.
Obviously.
Dude, the past 2 weeks, do you know in the past 2 weeks how many total fumbles and interceptions he has had?
I think I saw a stat, like, it was, like, the first, whatever, he had, like, 3, like, turnovers, and now he's, like, at 6 or 8.
I can't remember how many fumbles were lost. So
he did have some, but I don't think he lost them.
Not all of them were lost.
Yeah.
But he has had, over the past 2 games, a total of 10 fumbles and interceptions. Yeah. 4 interceptions and 6 fumbles.
Yeah.
In 2 weeks.
They needed this bye.
They needed this bye. They needed this bye bad. So, yeah, anyway, I'm a little worried about the Colts with Daniel Jones.
No,
I trust Shane Steichen. This team is really, really good, and they have a buffer. So, again, let Shane Steichen work his magic. But, I mean, overall, I do think the tiers are solid.
Yeah.
All right. Are we ready for
Jake's bets? Move it over to Jake's bets. How do we
All right,
do?
well, look. I come to y'all with transparency.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you do.
And I have to say, I'm getting pissed.
Ooh.
Because I don't feel like people are taking me seriously.
They ain't. I barely.
I mean, I post these in our Discord. I don't think anybody even bets them.
Nah.
But
if I get in a bit of a better financial state, I might start betting.
If you bet my bets, you'd be in a better financial state. That's just facts. Because I am 54% on the season. I'm 27-23.
Man.
Now, for everybody going, that doesn't sound very good, Jake. Professional bettors are trying to hit 55%. And that's the best of the best, cream of the crop. I'm 54%. You're profitable at like 52.5%. So we're profitable.
Nick Wright is not doing well.
He's struggling.
Yeah, he's struggling.
He's 2 games below 500 this year. That's what it is. Like, and for even more reference here, we went 4-1 this past week, just casually throwing 80%. Okay, and I know 27-23. It's like, I mean, that's really good. Like, sure. In the past 7 weeks, we're 22-13.
Yeah, you have been killing it.
We're 22-13 in the past 7 weeks. We started off 5-10. Started off 3-2 in the first week, 0-5 in week 2, 2-3 in week 3, and it was like we were close to shutting the thing down.
You haven't had any pushes this year. I just thought
no pushes, not yet. Knock on wood.
Oh yeah, true.
In the past 7 weeks, we have only had 1 losing week. Every other week has been 3-2 or 4-1. 27-23, 22-13 in the past 7 weeks. 4-1 this past week. Let's go through them. Broncos first one minus 9.5. That one didn't.
Oh, okay. I thought you were.
That one didn't hit.
I forgot we were going to recap. I thought we were.
Oh yeah, recap.
About to be
recap. No, recap. Broncos minus 9.5. That didn't hit. Now that said, I originally, if you recall, had the Bucks -2. You convinced me to get off of it,
which didn't hit.
which it didn't hit. That was a good off, but I ended up putting a loser in anyway, so I was destined to lose that anyway, but it's okay. The other 4, Texans plus 1.5. Got lucky, but you need a little bit of luck. We got some bad luck. We get some good luck. It's you're gonna get both of them. Okay, so we don't begrudge either way. But we did.
But they did.
1.5.
No, they did.
Ravens minus 4.5.
Yeah.
Looked a little sluggish early, but they hit. Dolphins plus 9.5.
You didn't.
I didn't think that was.
Yeah, I was like, you didn't think that was bad.
I think that was gonna happen, but hey, we covered. And then this one, money all. Come on, Eagles getting points plus 2. What are we doing? Come on, that's free money. That's free money. The Eagles as underdogs against anybody is free money. Like, what are we doing here? Oh, but their offense is good. I don't care. They win all these games. They win them. They win them all.
Yeah, they are winning them.
Jalen Hurts' record against winning teams is like insane. So they went. So anyway, 4-1. Let's see if we can continue to streak, though, Christian. All right. Right here. Our first game. We got in this afternoon slate, in this noon slate, we have, what is it? We got 2 games in the noon slate. 1 p.m. slate if you're on the East Coast. Our first one, this one is my weakest one, so I'm going to hand it out first. The other 4 I feel very good about. This one.
What do you mean? We have a ton of games.
No, 2 of my 5 bets are in the noon slate.
I was like,
yeah, you're good. You're good.
What?
You're good. 2 of my 5 bets are in the noon
There's
slate.
like 8 games going on.
No, yeah, you're good. This is my weakest bet, so I'm handing it out first.
Okay.
Bills minus 5.5.
Okay, we're going to this one. I feel like a lot of people are betting on this one.
The pros love the Bills. I liked the Bills.
I think.
Were they taking the Bucks or the Bills?
Man, I just was listening to the car. I want to say he took the. I think he took the Bucks. I want to say.
Oh, okay. I know it's a big number, but okay. But here's a couple things. First off, 5.5 is a dead number. Like that number barely. Yeah, like your big numbers are 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. 5 is like no man's land. It might as well be 4.5. It might as well it's just a dead. It never lands on that. So I think the Bills are gonna the Bucks are still beat to hell. Bucky Irving being gone really is changing this offense. They are running the ball so little with him. Baker is pressing as a result. This Bills team coming off of the most embarrassing loss, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this, of the year for any team. No offense to your Dolphins, Christian, but it's one thing to lose, get upset by the Dolphins. There's no reason you should have been blown out by the Dolphins if you're the Bills. That is insane. So they're coming in.
This was probably the game they were looking ahead of.
Yeah, exactly. They're coming in they're at home. The Bucks, I know, are coming off a bad loss, but I feel like the Bucks aren't coming off a bad loss because I just feel like they weren't better than the Patriots. They didn't lose because they didn't play well. They lost because they were injured and the Patriots were just better than them as a result. And I don't think that's going to be different. I think the Bills are the better team. I think this is a good bounce-back spot for the Bills. I think they match up well. The Bucks, again, can they stop James Cook? I don't know. They didn't really stop Travion Henderson. I know Henderson, 80% of his yards came on 2 runs, but James Cook is a big home run hitter. All I need is James Cook to do that twice, and this team is going to beat them. I like the Bills in the spot. I think they match up well against the Bucks. Give me the Bills. Minus 5.
I don't know if this factors into it. Predicted to be I guess football weather.
We love it. We love it. So, one team can't run the ball. The other team loves running the ball. Yeah,
rainy. It's gonna be cold. Could see some rain or snow. So it's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be an ugly day. For that. So I think that's why they're kind of betting on this one. Should be
low scoring game.
Low scoring, yeah. So
but
I don't hate this pick.
The biggest weakness the Bills have is they can't stop the run, but they're playing a team that can't run the ball right now. So I don't see anywhere the Bills can be taken advantage of by the Bucks right now. So I like the Bills. All right, moving on. I'm back on my old stuff, Christian. We taking the Browns plus 7.5 against the Ravens. Lamar might not play.
What? I did see. Yeah. Okay.
Even if he does, though. Look, we talk about this all the time. The Browns at home are a different animal. They're just, I don't know why. They say defense travels, not the Browns. Not the Browns. Browns on the road, fade them all day long. Don't know why. Browns at home, dude, this is going to be an ugly slugfest. It's going to be like 17-10, something like that, like some ugly game. I don't know. Give me the Browns plus the points at home as a division dog. Lamar might not play, so, I mean, this could even dip down further right now, so I'm trying to get this out there ASAP. I just like the Browns in this spot. Like, they're just a different team at home. It's crazy. I don't know why, but yeah. All right. This one I'm also taking a division dog. I'm taking the Panthers plus 3.5 against the Falcons. I don't know why the Panthers are underdogs in this game. Well, they're on the road, and they're not good on the road. I don't care. I mean, they've already blown out this team once.
2-2 on the home, so it's not like a big discrepancy.
Well, you also here's a little fact for you. You look at who are the Falcons losing to, right? They've lost 4 straight games. Who are they losing to? They lost to the Colts last week. Colts are really good at running. Colts are really good at running the ball. They got blown out by the Dolphins. Dolphins are really good at running the ball. They lost to the 49ers on a night Christian McCaffrey had a great night. They lost to the Panthers already, who are really good at running the ball. So, like, they struggle against teams that have dominant running attacks. Combine that the fact that the Panthers just lost a game they know they should have won. And I don't look at the Falcons. It's like, oh, they're coming off a bad loss. It's like they've been coming off of bad losses for a month. Like, I just don't think they're a good team. So I think the Panthers match up well here. I think they're going to be able to run the ball on this Falcons team. I think they're going to in a get-right spot, and I just don't think the Falcons are that good. I just don't. And I'm getting 3.5 points to a team that I think is probably even better than the Falcons. Like, I understand on paper we look at the Falcons. Whoa, that was creepy.
I accidentally pressed the...
No, you're good. No, but I mean, I understand on paper we are like, well, the Falcons are better than the Panthers, but I ain't seen that happen all year. I ain't seen it.
Yeah.
Like, well, they have a good defense, and they have Drake London and Kyle Pitts and Bijan and a good offensive line, and I'm like, yeah, but they don't win.
Yeah.
They don't win. The Panthers at least win sometimes. 5-5.
Yeah, 5-5.
Yeah. So
Falcons are 3-6. Like, come on now.
Give me the Panthers plus 3.5.
Okay.
Another division dog.
That might have helped me pick that game because I don't know who else going with that one.
Another division dog, Christian.
Ooh,
I'm on these division dogs.
Bears? Is it the Bears?
No, it's not
Titans?
the Bears. It's not the Titans. No, I can't bet. I'm not betting Davis Mills as a touchdown favorite. That'd be insane.
Well,
that's psychopathic behavior. Oh, no, I can't bet.
Oh, are you going Seahawks?
I am going Seahawks. Look, I thought I was going to be on the Rams. I thought I was going to be on the Rams.
I'm a little scared of this one.
They're getting 3.5 points. They've won 10 straight road games.
Yeah.
And they match up well with the Rams. They do. Now,
just a little scared. Sam Darnold, big spot.
Yeah, I understand Sean McVay and Matt Stafford against McDonald and Sam Darnold. Like, I understand that coach-quarterback discrepancy feels a little large, and the Rams are obviously a very, very good team. I just really like the Seahawks, and they're getting a field goal and the kicker on the road, 10 straight road wins. Like, I don't know who's going to win. This is me just playing the number the way I'm supposed to. And to me, the number that I'm supposed to play is the Seahawks plus 3.5. So I'm going with it.
I'm just scared.
I don't know if they'll win, but I could see them losing on a last-second field goal and covering.
I'm just scared. Sam Darnold, big spot, big moment here. Could take over in the division. He has been playing amazing this year. So I don't want to take anything for him. I'm just a little nervous.
I am too. Well, we saw it happen last year. Yeah. Like he choked the bet against the Lions and then he choked against the Rams twice last year. So I feel you, but I just really love what the Seahawks team is doing. I'm going to be rooting for them. No disrespect to the Rams. If the Rams win, I'll be happy and congratulate them. They are a quality team as well, but I just love what the Seahawks are doing so much. And then we got one more game, Christian. We going to Denver.
Yeah, I know it.
And we walking right out of that stadium. I'm not picking this game.
Oh, okay, thank God.
I'm not picking this game. No, I can't. I can't. Cannot pick this game. No idea what is going to happen here.
Take the Broncos.
No idea what is going to happen here. I got a team in the Chiefs that never lose in these kinds of games, and I got a Broncos team that should cover, and they're playing a team in the Chiefs that don't tend to cover spreads that are more than 3 points. But, like, I'm not taking the Chiefs because if you're in the habit of picking road divisional favorites, you're going to lose a lot of money. Especially, like, the Broncos are 8-2. I mean, they're 3 games ahead of the Chiefs. Like the idea that I would pick them as the favorite is crazy. And, like, do I feel great, though, picking the Broncos against the Chiefs off a bye? No. That is a stay away. There's never been more of a stay away. So we're not going there. Instead, we're going Sunday Night Football.
Ooh. Okay.
You know where I'm going with this one. Come on now.
Detroit underdog or Philly?
Hell no. We're going Philly minus 2.5.
Oh, okay.
Come on. Jared Goff outdoors in prime time in bad weather against an Eagles team that never loses these games.
What's the weather in the link?
Yeah, go ahead, look it up. Tell me what it says.
In the link. Hold on, let me do the daily.
I actually don't know what it is. I thought I heard it was going to be bad.
Sunday, I don't know how Sunday night is projected to be windy, gusty winds could blow.
Hell yeah.
So I don't know how Sunday night will be, but it will be cold. It's going to be cold.
Yeah, and I mean, Jared Goff,
windy, yeah.
You look at his indoor-outdoor splits, they're bad. And again, the Eagles just don't lose these games. And look, I like the Lions, and I know I said earlier I was confident that they would be able to beat the Packers, but, like, I mean, the Lions' resume this year is not amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, they've lost to the Vikings. Yeah, they beat a Bucs team that we all knew that was a bad spot for the Bucs. They got thumped by the Chiefs, and they got thumped by the Packers. Like, their quality win this year was a Ravens win, which, you know, how good were the Ravens at that point? And, again, that Bucs win, like, other than that, it's Commanders, Browns, Bengals, Bears in week 2. Like, I just don't. I want to see this team perform well against a good quality team. And the Eagles on the road outdoors just does not feel like the spot to me. It feels like the Eagles are going to take care of business against this team. So I'm going with the Eagles minus 2.5. So to recap, Panthers plus 3.5, Bills minus 5.5, Browns plus 7.5, Seahawks plus 3.5, Eagles minus 2.5. Christian. Feels like 4-1.
4-1? 4-1.
Feels like 4-1.
All right. Fine. For me, we finally, after going on a 1, 2, 3. Okay, went on a 3-game losing streak. Giants, I had them at 4.5. The Giants did cover, even though they lost that game. Took
That's what it's all about.
Took some crazy fourth quarter shenanigans by the Bears, but we still covered. So if you bet the Giants plus 4.5, whenever was that Wednesday, you would have got it there. I don't know what it was leading up to the game, but if you gotta
listen to the pod.
But if you got him at 4.5, that hit.
Gotta listen to the pod.
This one, I am a little surprised you didn't go for this. So I'm going for a divisional game here, divisional matchup.
I thought about it.
You thought about it? Yeah. I'm surprised they're the underdog. I mean, I think it's
100%.
It's a little crazy. Like, and I'm talking about the Bears.
Yeah.
Giving up 3 points. I mean, I get it. They are on the road, but they beat this team earlier. J.J. McCarthy, to be fair, it hasn't been great. Took some heroics in week 1. I think the Bears were playing really. And then he's coming into this game with an injury with a hand injury. Bears have been winning these kooky, crazy games this season. Vikings defense isn't, as formidable as it was last year. I think Chicago has matured throughout this season so far. So I'm pretty shocked the Bears are not favored. I get it. They're on the road going to Minnesota. They're in a dome as well, so we don't have to worry about the weather there. So, yeah, give me Chicago plus the 3. Like I am so shocked that they are not favored in this game.
Yeah.
So
no, that was my sixth bet. Like that, it was.
I'm
either
surprised
them
you
or the
didn't
Bills.
take it.
It was either them or the Bills. I mean, and look, to kind of add to what you're saying, J.J. McCarthy, 2-2 as a starter. He is completing 53.7% of his passes. He has had one game this year, which was his first game against the Bears, mind you, in week 1, where he has completed more than 60% of his passes. And 5 touchdowns, 6 interceptions on the year. I mean, it's crazy. Like 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. No touchdowns, 2 interceptions. 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Like it's just like the definition of inconsistent. Now he's coming off a bad game, so maybe he's on track to have a good game this week.
All I need is a close game, and which I think it will be. It's a divisional game. Both defenses aren't amazing, so like I feel like we might see some, maybe not high scoring, but we'll probably see some up and down offenses going up and down on the field. But yeah, I think the Bears can keep it close.
Yeah, and I gotta say, like, Caleb has not been amazing this year, but I mean he's completing 62% of his passes. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, yeah. 61% of his passes. He's got 13 touchdowns, 4 interceptions this year. Like, I mean, he's fine, and the team is good around him. It's very weird to say and hurts to say because I really thought the Vikings would be a surprise team this year. It feels like the Bears are the better team in this matchup. So I agree with you. Like, them getting 3 points is interesting. So I like that. All right. Well, Christian, without further ado, we can move on to our picks. We can get to them. So we can spend as much time as we want. We can fly through them. We can linger. So we'll go ahead and skip the Thursday night game. You're just going to have to take our word for it. We picked the Patriots.
Oh, we did, yeah.
You're just going to have to take our word for it. Like, I promise you, neither of us were picking the Jets.
Yeah.
I don't know how to convince you.
That line was crazy, too. They wish they did cover, so.
They did end up covering it, 12.5. So, but yeah, so we start with the we got a game in Berlin, Christian.
Yeah.
Or not Berlin, I'm sorry.
Madrid.
Spain. Yeah, Madrid. Your Dolphins waking us up in the morning to play the Commanders.
Yeah.
They are favored in this game, Christian. Who do you got?
I mean, the Commanders' defense is so bad. I think Dan Quinn, is going to be taking over.
Yeah, he took over.
Is taking over the defense for the Commanders, so maybe that'll give him a boost. But I mean, you can go look at the stats. This Commanders' defense is god awful. Can't get a turnover, and it's just giving up like 30-something points a game. So I'm taking Miami here. I know
I'm also taking Miami.
I would like us to. Front office wise and for the draft. You probably want to lose this game, but Mike McDaniel's still trying to save his job and all that. So I think Miami. I think Miami's going to get this win. I'm rooting for him. I would love. I don't know. Like, as a fan, I want us to win, obviously, but looking for it toward the future, I would love for us to lose this game. Oh, not love for us to lose the game, but like for like the draft and all that to lose this game. But
it's a really awful place to be when you have to root for your team to lose. Like, it's just a terrible place to be. But I'm going Dolphins as well. I just, at this point, like, I know the Dolphins were the joke of the league for a minute there, but they have kind of righted their ship. Like, they have been competitive in their games. They've posted 2 blowouts in the past 3 weeks. They haven't been amazing, but they've been okay. So, and the Commanders are, maybe Dan Quinn taking over play calling kind of galvanizes things, but this team is a mess. It's injured to hell. Yeah, give me the Dolphins. All right, we move to our noon slate. Giants, Packers. I'm not going to be crazy. I'm going to go Packers. I am excited about the Jameis experience, though.
Yeah, no, I am also going to be excited for that as well. I think we all if you're a fan of the NFL and know like a little bit about it, like yeah, this should be interesting. We know Jameis, he's gonna sling it. He gonna sling it, and now it might go to the other team a couple times, but other times it's gonna go in the end zone. So it's gonna be a fun matchup. But yeah, same Packers here. Not trying to like. I think this game will go the Packers' way. They'll probably get some interceptions here, and they should win. But it'll be interesting because they are getting that coach firing boost that teams like to get. So it's gonna be a fun, interesting game to watch.
And some quick background: the Giants' interim head coach is going to be Mike Kafka, who played in the NFL actually for about 5 seasons. And he has just moved his way up in the coaching ranks. He actually interviewed both last season and this past offseason for several head coaching jobs. He interviewed for the Saints job. He interviewed for the Seahawks job. He interviewed for the Titans job. So, this was not this was not just a this is all we got. Like, they've promoted somebody who it seems like a lot of people in the NFL believe could have head coaching chops. He was their assistant head coach as well. So interesting to see how he does in his little bit of a stint he has here with the Giants. All right, other noon game. We got the Bills hosting the Buccaneers.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
I'm going Bills, obviously, based on my pick. You ain't going to catch me at betting against Josh Allen in these kinds of games.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm going Bills as well. A lot what you said about this matchup and your bets. Whether or not going to be fairly good, and the Bills, it's probably going to be a very heavy James Cook type of day, and if the Bills can get I like Baker, and I think he's played well this season, but Tampa has kind of tampered off a little bit. And Baker is known to press a little bit. So,
and a little fun fact about this game: 2 quarterbacks, Baker and Josh, from the 2018 draft class, facing off.
Oh wow!
So, very exciting there.
Oh, I forget that they're in the. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. All right. Texans, Titans. I'm going Texans. I want
to pick the upset here, but
not here. I won't do that here.
No, but no. Give me the Davis Mills experience, I guess.
Not to win by a touchdown, but I think they'll win.
Yeah.
Last time they played, the Texans won like 26-0, I think.
Yeah.
All right. We got Steelers hosting the Bengals. A lot of division matchups this week. I guess it's that time of year where you kind of got to start having them. I'm going Steelers. Again, not being creative with it. I think the Steelers good bounce back. I think they get some revenge against the Bengals having beaten them last time. Yeah, feels like a little bit of a rah-rah spot for Mike Tomlin being at home against a division rival. Oh, he's thinking. Yeah, it's a tough one. I get it. I get what your hesitation is.
They won the last matchup.
Yeah, it was the Thursday night game where they just went back and forth.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. That's kind of hard for me to see to let Jamar Chase go crazy on him again. Yeah, I'll take the Steelers. I was thinking Bengals, but I'm like, Mike Tomlin not gonna fall for that again. He should.
I don't know. He seemed really mad when they got Joe Burrow. When they got Joe.
We saw. Like,
he knew something.
Yeah, he's like,
all right, Chargers cross country trip to the Jags. I really wanted to bet the Jags here because the Jags are at home. They're playing a team going cross country.
I get it.
And they're coming off a bad loss. But I also feel like that's the kind of loss that could just tank the season. Chargers feel like they've kind of stabilized post Joe Alt a little bit. I just trust the Chargers more. I'm going to pick them to win. Not bet them, but I'll pick them.
Yeah, Chargers as well. This Jags team is in disarray.
All right, bet. Bears, Vikings. I'm with you. I'm going to go with the Bears. I think
Bears.
at this point they're probably the better team.
No, yeah, I'm again shocked that they're not favored. I don't know what Vegas is just stealing. I imagine like there has to be a lot of money coming in on the Bears for this game.
That's a good question, and it does beg the question, like, if a lot of money is coming in, are they actually moving the line? Because that's actually a trap when it's like, why is all the money coming in on this team and they're not moving the line? That tells you that they are comfortable taking all that money on that side.
I mean, I'm looking at it. It's pretty even for on ESPN's matchup predictor on ESPN's website for their ESPN bets. I mean, they have Minnesota minus 2.5. So,
bet. Okay.
It's probably maybe could be a trap. You can stick with it. You can, if you want to bet this, you can, but you don't have to. But yeah, I just think the Bears are the better team.
All right, bet. Panthers, Falcons. I'm going Panthers. Going Panthers.
Yeah, Panthers. I think you really convinced me because I really did not know where I was going to go in this game, and I was like, okay,
that's
like this
bad sign.
They run the ball there. Should be able enough to get them a win. The Falcons aren't very good. I don't know why we want to pretend that the Falcons are good. Like
I'm just standing at the Kool-Aid table and I'm like, this Kool-Aid's good, Christian. You should drink it. And then we both die. Yeah. I hope my convincing was like actually correct, because if I didn't, I just convinced you into the wrong thing.
I mean, it's whatever. Right. I don't really. None of these teams are.
Oh, I forgot to mention at the top, for the first time, maybe in the history of the pod, I officially have a better record than Christian at picking games right now. I am one game ahead of you, Mike.
I need to lock in. Damn, this is embarrassing, man.
Go. It is embarrassing. When you're getting beat by me, that's embarrassing because I don't pick games very well. I've been on a roll. I mean, look, the bets have been hitting. My picks have been hitting. I'm seeing the league very clearly right now.
You have been.
All right. Big game. Here we go. You know what? I'm going to come back to it. We're going to go with the other NFC West matchup first. 49ers Seahawks. Wow, 49ers Cardinals. How about that?
Mac Jones or Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy is getting the start.
Oh, Brock Purdy coming back. That's going to be interesting. I think I'll still go for the 49ers, though. But
I'm going 49ers as well.
The desert. Things go crazy in the desert.
Things happen in the desert. You raise a good point. Yeah, I know Nick Wright is on the Chiefs minus 3.5 and the 49ers minus 3.5. And just picking road division favorites is going to lose you money in the long run. Just do not do it. Do not do it. It's
crazy because he's a professional gambler. I don't know why
he plays cards. He's a poker player. Which poker is its own skill, but he ain't good. That doesn't mean he's good at handicapping games.
Oh, okay.
But all right, let's get to the big NFC West showdown. The Seahawks traveling to the Rams. Christian,
big game.
I'm riding with. I'm saying it. My Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, you're claiming the Seahawks?
I'm claiming them.
That's crazy.
And I'm claiming I'm not relinquishing my Rams claim.
Oh,
I get to keep them too. Yeah. I get to keep them too.
You get them. I should have claimed them for. I guess I claimed the Colts way back when.
Yeah,
so
you got the Colts.
I got the Colts. But damn. Yeah, it's a toughie. This is a toughie. Not gonna lie, very good game on Fox.
Cannot wait.
Yeah, cannot wait for this one.
I get the 325 being the Chiefs Broncos. That's fine. The other 325 game.
Yeah, the Ravens Bills. Yeah, Ravens Browns.
What are we doing there?
Anyway, we don't need that one. Yeah. Are we in the point where they can start? Well, I guess that's a different network. They can't do that.
That's usually to flex the Sunday night game. That's like the primetime standalone games. I think they flex. I don't feel like they flex from 305 to 325. Maybe they do. I don't know. Actually, that's a good question.
They should. I feel like people should watch that. I've been doubting them all season. Well, the beginning of the season, and I think slowly throughout the year. I think I've picked them most weeks, I believe. I'm gonna go Rams.
All right, we're split on that. I love it. Dude, do not care who wins this game. I'm just so excited for it.
Yeah, I'm just hoping
it's
a
gonna be
good
such a fun game. Yeah, I do too. All right, Ravens Browns. I'm gonna go Ravens here. I mean, I'm betting the Browns as one of my best bets, but like I'm not gonna pick the Browns to win. So I'm going Ravens, but might be an ugly, close, nip and tuck game.
Yeah, same here. Ravens as well. Could be a nip and tuck ball game, but I feel like the Ravens should eke out the win.
Cool. And then, oh boy, we're about to find out a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we will
with this pick right here. We got the Chiefs and the Broncos in Denver. Broncos obviously riding a 7-game win streak. Chiefs coming off a bye. Been a long time since the Broncos have beaten the Chiefs, or at least they haven't done it very much. I think they beat them once in the past 2 or 3 years. But nevertheless,
they beat them last.
Oh yeah, outside of last year they did.
That was the Chiefs resting.
Yeah.
So that one didn't count, and the one that did count was a 10-14 or.
Something like
that. Something like that. But Broncos had a chance to win it, but Chiefs blocked a field goal. Yeah.
I will say this. If the Broncos win this game, I think they basically have locked up the division.
I mean, they still got the Chargers might have something to say, but this locks out the
state that.
Okay.
This locks out the Chiefs from winning the division. That is a better way to say it.
For sure, yeah, because then you'll be 3-2?
You'll be 5-5. They'll be 4 games behind the Broncos. And assuming the Chargers beat the Jags, they would be 3 games behind the Chargers.
And they still got to play the Chargers again. They still got to play the Broncos again.
I mean, but even if you win those games, like, you're only knocking out one of the 3 or 4 games you need at that point. Like, you just lose it. It just flips your all the math. Who are you going with, Christian?
Yeah, like you said, if the Broncos win this game, I think this does kind of lock out the Chiefs of winning this division. So it's going to change the whole dynamic of this playoffs for this game, on the outcome of this game. I mean, I gotta go Chiefs.
Oh, baby!
Like,
all right.
I love the Broncos. Like, this ain't gonna be no high scoring game. This is gonna be a very tight ball game. Both defenses are pretty good. Probably going to see a lot of dinking and dunking here and there, maybe a shot or two. We'll see who can hit those. But I just do not trust Bo Nix in this offense. Now, maybe Sean Payton, maybe they just got something special for him. I don't know. The Broncos are, and
this would be the game.
I know we're talking about the Chiefs and Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes off a bye, but Broncos are coming off a mini bye as well because they played Thursday. So they have some little extra rest as well. So it's going to be very interesting. But I just have to go the Chiefs. Quarterback is better. Andy Reid, Sean Payton. I mean, I'll take Andy, but I still like Sean Payton. But yeah, I gotta go. Spags. Yeah.
I feel you. So, all right, look, how I describe this is like, I'm a Cowboys fan, right? You can't really be like a Chiefs fan, a Broncos fan, a Rams fan. Like, I'm a guest in those houses, you know? I'm a welcome guest, but I'm a guest. And this is tough for me, Christian, because I have been a longtime guest in the Chiefs house.
You have.
And I am a new guest in the Broncos house.
You said.
And I feel like I'm about to get kicked out of one of the houses, depending on what I pick here. But I won't lie. My take here is it cannot be any clearer. It cannot be any clearer who I think is going to win this game. I gotta go the Chiefs. Like, I gotta go the Chiefs.
All
Like,
riding with your damn Broncos.
Look, I'm not gonna come out here and lie about who I think is gonna win this game. Like, I would love to sit up here and tell you Broncos full chest, they're getting it. I don't believe it. If they do, and I lose like some Broncos stock, that's fine. I still got them going to the AFC Championship. I do have them losing to the Chiefs in the AFC Championship. So even at the beginning of the season, my Chiefs guest pass has always superseded my Broncos guest pass. But I mean, I agree with what you said. It's gonna be a nip and tuck game. I'm not picking Bo Nix over Patrick Mahomes in a nip and tuck game. Come on now, like, we've seen this song and dance. We know how this goes. If the Broncos win, oh my God, holy moly, that is insane. But nah, till I got to see it to believe it, and until I see it, I'm still riding with the Chiefs.
Yeah.
All right, let's go Sunday Night Football. Lions, Eagles, big game. I'm going with the Eagles based on my best bet, so I'm picking the Eagles there.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Eagles as well.
And then, of course, Monday Night Football, we got the Cowboys. Cowboys Raiders. I think the Cowboys are going to play a very inspired game of football because of Marshawn Nealand. I think the bye with that news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think
that was crazy, man.
Yeah. It was awful.
His family.
Yeah. That was tough news to get. Like, just that was awful to see. I think the bye week for the Cowboys, like, given all that, like, it was a good thing they had a bye, because, like, I imagine that just must have been a horrible mess, like, for that team emotionally. And I think they're going to come out here. I think they're going to play probably their best game of football they've played all year long.
I mean, against a lowly
against a bad Raiders team too. Like, I give me the Cowboys. Like, I like the Cowboys here.
Same. Give me them boys.
We them boys. Hold up. All right, Christian, we picked it. We done. We out. Big game. Big week. We'll be back Monday to talk about all the chaos, all the mayhem.
Can't wait.
Until next time, friends, we are on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Apple, Spotify, your favorite podcasting app. Give us a like, give us a share, give us a comment, give us a rating. Just talk about us with people. Call us names. I don't care. Just do something. But until next time, we love you. We cherish you. Stay safe out there. Have a great weekend. And enjoy some great football, because we got a lot of great football this weekend.
We do.
All right. Bye.